Welcome to Surviving Motherhood. Hey, you know the story in John 4 about the woman at the well? This woman meets Jesus and he tells her all these things about herself. And then she goes off to her friend. She says, "Come meet a man who told me everything I ever did." Well, okay, so it wasn't that incredible. But this past week, I felt like I met a person who was able to tell me things about myself, just like Jesus told that woman. See, I went to a doctor, psychiatrist. My husband and I are trying to get a handle on my good day, bad day cycle, and why some days I will cry at the drop of a hat uncontrollably. And so a good friend of ours recommended this doctor, and we went and we were talking, and after I shared with her a few things, she started to tell me about me. She said, "So when you go to bed at night, your mind races and you can't shut your thoughts off." Yeah. And you feel overwhelmed with the things you need to do, and you're constantly running through lists in your mind of what has to be done and wondering about this and worrying about that. I'm like, yeah. And you're hypersensitive. I'm like, yeah, okay, so what else do you know about me? That was just the weirdest thing, for her to be telling me all these things that are true about me. And then as we continued to talk, I shared with her about my uncanny ability to hear just about anything somebody says to me as a negative remark. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's the way I work. Well, after we spent, I don't know, an hour or so together, she said to me, "I think what you're dealing with is generalized anxiety disorder and depression." I'm like, really? You think so? I have some family history of that, so it really doesn't come as a surprise to me. I feel kind of, very vulnerable saying it out loud on my blog for whoever to see that wants to see it. But that's what it is. That's what I'm dealing with. And in spite of kind of the shock and embarrassment that came with it, I'm also feeling an awful lot of hope. Because I know that even this is not a surprise to God. I know even this is something He can use in me to make me who He wants me to be. This is not a mistake. It's not an oversight on His part. And I know that He will be with me through the whole process of dealing with it. Right now, the plan of attack is to try medicine and therapy. She's already told me some wonderful things we're going to do. We're going to kill the ants, the ANTS. That would be automatic negative thoughts, which I have all the time. She's going to help me learn skills to get rid of my irrational thinking. And while it does seem a little overwhelming, I really am excited and I'm hopeful, because I know God will use even this. And I'm trusting Him for whatever lies ahead. Thanking Him for what He's brought me through. Trusting Him for what He's still going to do. So, I know in recent posts I've kind of alluded to the fact that I've been having these really bad days. And I thought it would be good to let you know kind of the rest of the story, what's going on. I would ask you to pray for me as I go through this. And I think I'll probably be sharing a lot of this journey with you. Maybe some of you have similar struggles. Maybe some of the things I learn through therapy and through a book that I'm going to read, maybe it'll help you too. I don't know. God knows. He's got it under control. I'm not going to worry about it. That's the first, isn't it? I'm not going to worry about it. Because God is good. So, there you have it. Don't know what even this is for you today, but I know even this will be used by our God for good. So let's trust Him together. Have a wonderful, Jesus-full day.